All right.
Okay, hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. So I am Larissa Contardi,
And I'm Kyle Dodgersby.
and we've
And we're
partnered
doing
up.
this project on cloud computing for EID 100.
Okay, so the purpose of our assignment is to educate people on the uses of cloud computing, the advantages and disadvantages, as well as describing how it works. We plan on integrating one of the best examples, or I guess, in my opinion, the best example of cloud computing into our presentation, which is global video conferencing. I think that it's probably the most important and the most revolutionary form of cloud computing technology because you get to connect with so many people around the globe at one time, at any given time. And it allows for a greater networking capabilities and an endless world of possibilities.
Sounds good.
Go for the premise.
All right. So the premise is basically what we just spoke of. Basically, we want to connect as many people all over the world from different countries on Google Plus, using like Google Plus Hangout, and record the experience. So people from countries like Australia or India or uh, you know from Great Britain or places around Canada or the States.
Cool. Okay, so we're gonna touch upon. We're gonna go through the basics first, and so we're gonna educate people on what cloud computing really is. So, a brief overview. Instead of installing software on each individual computer, with cloud computing, there's only one software that we could log on to from separate computers at our easiest convenience at any time.
All right. So the components of cloud computing will be the front end, back end, middleware, public cloud, and private cloud. So we would expand on that and talk about that in our project.
We're also going to touch upon the terminology that you need to know when referring to cloud computing. So we're going to talk about redundancy and the difference between being in a community of choice versus a community of fate.
So things that go along with cloud computing are advantages and disadvantages uh, with everything in the world. Advantages to cloud computing we'd be talking about would be like connecting people worldwide. This is good for business. This is good for things like politics, and it gives access to something from anywhere in the world. So, yeah.
And then the challenges that come along with cloud computing have, there are privacy issues, there's intellectual property, information overload, groupthink, and negative content. So these are all topics that we're going to be discussing about cloud computing, and I think that our proposal is kind of unique because we're going to be integrating all of these different people in all these places in the world in our lesson. I think that it would be a really interactive assignment that would educate our, I guess, target audience, which in this case is budding high school students just graduated and willing to learn. So we think that this is going to be a great way to show the benefits of cloud computing and the limitless abilities that we have with the subject. So that's our proposal. Until next time, Guy. See you around.